Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody, it's Miss Joan. I am fresh from the warehouse, and I had a lot of fun. I actually got to organize it completely. I realized I've got room. That's a dangerous thing, to realize that you have room for stuff. And I also have a bunch of stuff to sell, so actually a really perfect space. It's really tall, so I can fit way more stuff. Hey, Jackie. So last week, someone, maybe Jackie, requested horror books. So this week I pulled a bunch of horror. It's certainly not everything we have, but everything I probably thought I could fit in an hour show. And as a surprise to you guys, because Thursday at this time is probably something you have to actually plan to come and see, I'm going to just be knocking 25% off of whatever the prices are on them. We already have good prices anyway, but and then Liam, you guys are used to Liam. Liam pulled a couple of series that he likes a lot and put my little synopsis on them for modern horror you guys might have missed and have not been reading. So just isn't, maybe you might like it. All right. So if you guys could like and share, I would really appreciate it. And give some awesome thumbs up for my wonderful producer Kyle today. He's going to make sure everything runs really smoothly. We will get started right after this.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
All right, I see that Jackie's here and Forrest. Hello, hello. Thank you for the happy Thursday. And hi, Kenneth. How are you? Super glad you're here today. I hope you're feeling great. What else? Okay, so I did say we're going to do 25% off of the prices that are on this awesome horror stuff that's on the board. As always, if you see a pile that you're interested in, I think most everything is related to it, behind it. And TJ's got a question for you, Kyle.
No, I cooked yesterday, TJ. I cook again on Saturday.
Ooh, yum. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's get started, y'all. I'm just going to randomly pick unless you guys tell me where you want. Do not feel shy. Also, it's a fully interactive show. Please talk about your favorite horror comics. Would love to hear what you guys love. There are so many good ones out there. Mike likes to look at the example. Okay, so I got these in numerical order. I'm probably going to do reverse. Okay, I'm going to do reverse order so I can put it back on the board and get it all settled away. So these are all 25% off. So this is Tomb of Dracula number 6, normally 15. It does have a little bit of a spine crack there. This one doesn't. I can't see what it is. This is not horror, but in this pile is RoboCop #1 for $75. I'll still give you the discount. Why not? This might be the pile of this size. Ooh. Okay, so this one you can't see, but in this awesome thing is a poster signed by Chris Bacalo. It is a vintage death poster from Sandman. I'm happy to open it up if you guys want to see it. Normally $100, so $75. All right, now we're hitting Vampirilla. Vampirilla number 99, normally $25. That's a pretty cover. Vampirilla number, where's the number on this thing? Oh, 82. That was normally $50. These have so many good cover arts, y'all. Number 86 is normally $20. Just ask for conditions on specific ones. I'll start saying them out loud. 86 is gorgeous. That's gonna be VF&M. Number 67. This one does have some spine ticks. It's 10. Number 64. Just a couple little spine stresses. That one is 40 usually. Number 63. Gorgeous, except for it's got that one little turn over in the corner. Can you see it? That one's normally 50. Chicken and ribs. Yum, yum, yum. For you guys that don't know, Kyle competes in call them barbecue competitions, but I'm sure it's a bunch of other stuff you can make, but really good cook. And number 61, this one is a BF&M for $75. Number 56, this only has like a tiny bit of spine tick. This one is $50. Number 46, this one has a smushed corner, this bottom corner right here. This one is $25. Number 34, this one's crazy. If you took a kneaded eraser to it, it would be really great condition. It just has like this, like it looks like it was sitting in front of a darker comic book, so it got rubbed. So there's darkness rubbed on the cover, and it has a few little spine ticks on it, but it's just $25. Take 25% off that bad boy. And that's the thing. Number 32, also gorgeous. This would be a VF, normally $30. Number 29 in BF&M, 29. BF&M, normally $25. DJ would like to buy some brisket. Do we sell brisket on the Experience? Maybe that was.
We don't, because you can't ship it media mail.
No. If we printed meat like a 3D printer and bound it, would it count as a book?
No, that's called Soylent Green, and it's people.
All right. Number 28 is a VF. That one's normally $50. I have number 8. It is a VF minus, normally $65. Number 7 is a VF&M, a beautiful Frazetta cover. And that one is normally $200. Bates lives close enough for a pickup.
No, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest lives close enough that he could probably smell it when I cook.
Maybe so. This one is number 6. It's a VF, normally $125. Number 5 in VF is normally 100. Nice Frazetta. Oh, another one. Number 4 in BF minus, normally 100. And number 3, this one is a fine minus because of dirtiness and a little bit of spine stress. That one's normally 150. Let me know if there's anywhere else you guys want to specifically go. I know that Frazetta is so cool. If you guys don't follow Sarah Frazetta, you should, because she's posting all kinds of stuff all the time. And she's a delightful human being.
So for anybody who's in the chat who wonders what TJ and I are talking about and why this is coming up, last night on Kyle and Jay's Q&A, you can go back and watch it, we talked about hobbies outside of comics.
Mm-hmm.
And we had some people from the chat on. We had Mr. Nope and Triple B and Eddie Von B on the show, and we found out that, Mr. Nope is restoring a motorcycle and Eddie B is a storm chaser. And that Triple B's hobby really is, his only hobby is being a dad and collecting comics. And we talked about My Barbecue. So that's where the topic came from and why Ed is talking, or why TJ is talking about pictures that he saw of barbecue.
Perfect. What do you guys do that's not collecting comic books? This one's a signed set of 80 After Death. It was a 3-issue series that Scott Snyder and Jeff Lemire did. Not traditional horror, but also it will mess you up all the way. Really great series. They're kind of magazine size series. That's normally a $40 set. I liked it so much. I have a secret stash of those. Monster Mania. This one is the January 1967 number 2. This is only the cover. So if you're looking for, you have one of these books but with no cover, this is the cover for just $3. And it is Frazetta. Signed by Scott or Jeff. Well, that's good. It is by Scott. By Scott. Famous Monsters of Filmland. This is number 50 and features Gorgo and talks about other monster comics. This one is a gorgeous copy. It just has one corner ding and a little bit of spine stresses. That's normally a $20 book. How about Frankenstein number 11? This one talks about flying saucers and worldwide blackouts. That's terrifying. Has the talk with Christopher Lee, horror chamber of Dr. Faustus, and for some reason, Leonard Nimoy. It is got some just general signs of wear, nothing terrible. That's normally a $50 book. Take 25% off, my friends. I have Castle of Frankenstein, number 5. Edgar Rice Burroughs, Frankenstein. This one has a really cool Larry Ivy cover, and it has the Peter Lorre story in it. And this one is normally a $40 book. Take 25% off. Doing a thumbs up drive-by? Thank you. How have you been, round guy? Are you doing a thumbs up drive-by while you're driving? Oh, Christopher Lee's got a good biography? Oh, here's a good one. This is Castle of Frankenstein, number 4. This one is kind of a mid-grade copy, but it has the Lon Chaney Jr. story, and it is a special vampire issue. This one's normally a $40 book. Take 25% off. And then I can't believe I still have this one. It doesn't make any sense. I do. This is Creepy number 1. First appearance of Uncle Creepy. It is got to be a VF plus. It just has a couple stresses on it, and it is normally 150. Eating steak, finishing off chicken. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Enjoy your yummy food. After this, I normally go and have tortillas with my husband, but my husband's out of town. So I already asked my son if he wanted to do it, but he's busy studying. So I may or may not go there, or I might just choose to go to Blackberry Diner and have my normal Tuesday meal. I'm like an old person. I just show up and they bring me my food because I go there so often. They know what I want. They just wonder why and be like, coffee? Yes. Marvel Preview Presents number 3. This is the first appearance of Athari. It's Blade the Vampire Slayer, wanted for murder. It is a Curtis Marvel Preview, and it is normally $150. Soft pretzel bratwurst at the hockey game. I mean, that's 100% awesome.
It's weird here. You could go see a hockey game at 2:00 this afternoon, which is just awesome.
I mean, that is 100%. I wish I lived closer to the Astros field because I would go to every game.
Yeah.
I used to go when I was in Chicago. If there was a day game when I was off, I would go watch the Chicago Fire.
Yeah, no, with the Mud Hens here, we used to go for lunch because tickets were cheap enough that you could just afford to go.
You just go for $6.
Buy a ticket and just go get some brats and some, nachos and have lunch and then go back to work.
Elk brats. Did you catch that elk and make the brats, or elk brats easy to get where you are? It'll be hard for us to get. Okay, Swamp Thing number 16. This is a VFNM cover, normally $25. Got a nice run of Swamp here. Swamp Thing number 13. This one's a mid-grade copy, normally $20. Only allowed one elk every 10 years. Oh, wow. Do you live a place where elk just wander through your town? Because I have a friend that's the way he lives in. His other house is in Estes Park, and elk are just like around all the time. Swamp Thing number 8. This is the first appearance of Managala. I'm going to get that right. Managala. And this one's a VF copy, normally $45. Swamp Thing number 5. This is a VFNM copy, normally $70. Number 5 of Swamp Thing is a VFNM. Another copy, same price. Sorry, I just had duplicates. You guys don't need to know that again. Number 3 is the first Patchwork Band. This is a Bernie Wrightson cover. It's an NM minus, normally $85. There's a guy that's been coming slowly but surely and buying all of these. And a Swamp Thing number 1. This one is going to be a VF. VF, normally $300. All right. Anyone have anywhere specific they want to be? I'm going to do this weird. This is like a little bit of this, a little bit of that pile. Also on the board is House of Mystery, House of Secrets, Castle of Horror Creature, House of Secrets, again, Werewolf by Night, and behind that is Tomb, more Tomb of Dracula, Lost Boys, Worlds Unknown, bunch of good stuff. You guys just tell me where you want to be. All right, so in this whatever pile, I have got Toxic Avenger number 5, normally $8. It has Dr. Chemo in it. I also have Toxie number 4. Has Sludge Face. That's normally $8. Got the books from a few sales ago. Awesome, TJ. I'm very happy. Toxie number 3. That's normally an $8 book as well. I have, oh my gosh, I wish I had brought this to the show last week because everyone was asking me for anything Evil Dead. This is The Evil Dead number 1 from Dark Horse Comics, normally a $15 book. Puppet Master number 4 for $2. Take 25% off. Oh my gosh, it's Ship. Ship. How many kidneys is the tomb of? Probably, oh, you're talking about the number 10? I need to look up its price. I have $1,200 on it, but I'm sure I would match whatever the market price is and then take 25% off. Yes, you did. You just saw Swamp Thing. I just finished them. Puppet Master number 13. This is a limited edition variant, normally $8. And Puppet Master number 1 variant. This one's got a little bit of damage up here, normally $3. So Ship, all my stuff tonight is 25% off while we're live on the show. And Nightmare on Elm Street number 5. This is the first part of a storyline called The Demon of Sleep. And that's normally $10. So it's all this early stuff. So it's number 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, 16 is what I have on the board. All right. Instead of starting a new thing on the board, we're right about break time. So let's do break and we'll come back. You guys think about what you want to do next and we'll do that.
Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So
it's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience. FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Everybody, how are you guys doing? Super happy to see you. I was looking to see what year this series is. So it's the 1972 series, to answer your question, Chip. And I see that somebody wants to see Werewolf by Night stuff, so I am going to do this little pile of stuff that doesn't have all my Werewolf by Night in it. Did I bring it? Got a bunch of Tomb Dracula, though. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you what I've got here. Again, for anybody that's just joining us, we're 25% off. So this is Marvel Spotlight number 4. It has just a few very small defects. Very small. This is the first appearance of the Darkhold, which is that cool book that'll mess everybody up. And it is normally $85. So ship number 1 is normally $3. Number 3 is normally $85. Number 5 is normally $70. Number 8 is normally $45. 13 isn't a great copy, but it's normally $20. And 16 is normally $25. So 25% off of all of those prices. All right, a bunch of Tomb of Dracula here. I've got Tomb of Dracula number 15. This one has a few spine ticks, normally a $20 book. I have Tomb number 21. This is a gorgeous copy. Wow. Wowzer. That's normally a $25 book. That's 100% gradable right there. That's wow. Wow. Number 20. Oh, sorry. I'm going to get this right. Number 32 is another really pretty copy, and it is normally 20. Steve, how are you? Or I can do the math afterwards. Chip, I can send you a message if you want. I just can't do it in my brain right now because I've got warehouse brain. Can you see my cheeks are still all red? Tomb of Dracula number 34. This one is better than mid-grade, and that's normally 15. Got number 35 featuring Brother Voodoo. Really pretty copy, normally 20. Number 41 has Blade. And it has one little turn here in the corner, and that one's normally 15. I mind you might be able to. Tomb of Dracula. Oh, sorry. These should have been in the front. This is Tomb of Dracula number 2. This is the second appearance of Dracula. This one does have a few little tiny ticks right here, but otherwise is really bright and tight. And it is normally $125. I also have number 3. It does have a little chip down here at the bottom, but the rest of it is gorgeous. This is the first appearance of Rachel Von Helsing, and it is normally $125. This is the first Werewolf by Night versus Dracula in Tomb of Dracula number 18. It is a gorgeous copy, normally $100. I've got number 19. It says Snowbound in Heck. It does have various spine ticks, but otherwise really nice. That one's normally 30. Number 24 is normally 20. My sweet husband messaged me. Maybe he got an earlier flight. Number 28. This is awesome because there's Blade kind of hanging out on the side. This one is better than mid-grade. That one is 15 normally. Number 30. More Blade action. Small spine ticks. This one is normally 20. And number 33. Also some small spine ticks. Normally 15. I expect this book will bump back up again, but I'm happy to look it up and get the actual grade. This is probably a VG minus copy of Tomb of Dracula number 10. It is the first appearance of Blade. It has 1,200 on it, but I'm sure that that price is different. We priced it a couple months ago, so. But I would do 25% off of whatever it currently is rated. There's number 12 of Tomb of Dracula with some small defects. That's the second appearance of Blade, and that one's 100 normally. I have number 17. This one has one defect there, and then up in that top corner, that's normally 30. I've got Adventure into Fear. I've got 2 different grades of this book. This one is Adventure into Fear number 21, Morbius, the Living Vampire, also featuring Dracula. This one is better than mid-grade, normally 50. And this one is BF and M, normally 100. Venture into Fear, number 23, Morbius. This one has some spine ticks, a turn here, and a staple stress, so it's normally just 15. And I've got Adventure into Fear, number 24, featuring Blade. A really beautiful copy with just small, little tiny defects, normally 100. What do you guys want to see? Let me know if there's something you see on the board you were super wanting. This is the Lost Boys Vertigo number 1. Normally a $20 book. These are really tough to find. I think my staff pulled this out just because I thought it was cool. This is, I think, a Mike Kaluta cover. Phantom Stranger, number 26. Normally meets Frankenstein. This one is normally $9. It's probably mid-grade. It has someone's sticker on it. So normally just $9. Try some Chamber of Darkness. Okay, Chamber of Darkness. Watch Me Die Twice. This one is really beautiful. Just some small stresses. Normally 25. Number 5. Really beautiful copy. If there's defects on them, they must be tiny. Also normally 25. It's just horror today, so I didn't pull any Tank Girl. Sorry. Chamber of Darkness number 2. Also a really pretty copy, normally 25. I know I don't have very much Tank Girl in general. And a number 1. This one does have a turn at the top there and some spine stresses, but that's normally just $30. Bright colors. All right, what is this cool stuff? All right, so this is from, you classify her as horror. Why? I classify her as hilarious. She's very violent, I guess. She's very violent. But she dates kangaroo men, so how horrific can it be? Okay, so this is Liam put this thing on here. So this one is called Eat the Rich. This is from Boom Studios. It says rich people make contracts with their servants that end with them being eaten when the contract is fulfilled. So, ooh, scary. There is number 1. These are normally just $4.25. I've got 3 copies of that. And then I've got this awesome variant cover number 1. Liam pulled down Darn Them All, but I don't think I have any number 1, so it's really hard to sell. Never mind. If you're looking for issues of Darn Them All by Simon Sturrier and Charlie Adlard, I have got 3 through 6 for those. Okay. All right. This one is super special. Ice-T did play the kangaroo guy. Yes, he did. I could understand being into the kangaroo guy. But he also played him as a really dumb character. Remember, he played him as like a kind of a buffoon. Or no, there was another, maybe there was another kangaroo guy that was a buffoon and Ice-T wasn't. Maybe he wasn't. I can't remember. Hey, Bree! We got a bunch of horror on the board at 25% off. All right, this is Castle of Horror, number 2. It is a UK book. This is, in the UK, the first Blade and Morbius. So both of them. First Blade, first Morbius. It also has the origin of Morbius Living Vampire. This is normally a $100 book. And there are none listed anywhere, so it's really hard to find. And I thought you guys might really like it. Let's try some Worlds Unknown or whatever this is. Oh, there's a bunch of cool stuff in here. Creatures on the Loose. Make do! everybody's in here. If you're just joining us, it's 25% off of all my horror that's on the board. If you have any questions about any of it, let me know. I've got Creatures on the Loose. This is not really horror, but I like the era of it. This is number 21. It's an awesome Steranko cover, and that one is normally 15. I'm all about creature books. Love creature books. I'll be able to put 2 in that one. Creatures on the Loose, number 20. This one's The Monster and the Maiden. This one is normally 15. Okay, number 17. This one says Warrior of Mars. Oh, sorry, Gulliver Jones, Warrior of Mars, and Slaves of the Spider Swarm. Ooh, spiders, scary. This one does have some spine ticks. That one's normally 20. This one is Creatures on the Loose, number 10. Did you know this is the first full appearance of Cull? Normally a $40 book. You have enough horror in your normal life? Yeah, I think that would be good. All right, Tower of Shadows. This is number 9. It is a Bernie Wrightson cover, and that one is normally 40. Also, Tower of Shadows number 8. We are doomed. There's no escape from the demons of Dragonhenge. This one is normally 20. Number 7 with Titano. Ooh, he looks scary. That's normally 25. From San Antonio, 3.5 hours, I think. 3.5 hours. Tower of Shadows number 6. This is Pray for the Man in the Rat Hole and Other Tales to Blow Your Mind. That one's normally 25. Yeah, Texas is a huge place. Literally from Houston, where I am, to El Paso, which is going straight west, is 13 hours. 13 hours, and you can finally leave the state going that way. Tower of Shadows number 5. I Created the Demon That Stalks Hollywood. Ooh, that one's normally 50. The Castle of Horror. Pull this one down. So there are some things about the cover that can be absolutely 100% pressed out. They don't affect the colors. But other than that, there are some small stresses and ticks. Not very many of them actually impact the color. And you can see the little stresses down. See how that's stressed, but you could really just press it out because you just press it out. It just looks like just over time, it's just had like pressure on them. But it's really rare. So it's a $100 book, 25% off. Do I happen to do Preview World? What do you mean by do Preview World? Let me understand that question. Tower of Shadows number 4. This is a little low-grade book. It looks like it's been through some pockets. This one is normally 10. Brown guy's going to take that. Been a temptation to me for a really long time, so I'm glad that you are removing my temptation. It's a steal for 75 bucks. Round guy. Round guy, you're the first claim on this show. You win. You are in. Take orders from individuals. Oh, are you asking, do I use the system that Diamond has? Their comic suite? I don't, but I do pre-orders if you want to do that. I just don't do them through their electronic system because I want to hold on to my own customers' data. And like you can see from this week, when Diamond's system becomes purchased by another company, they own that information. So I didn't do it so I can hold on to my own customers because I earned my customers. Tower of Shadows number 3, mid-grade, normally 10. So for orders, I just need to know before FOC. So the Sunday before FOC for a book, I need to know. Tower of Shadows number 2. That was normally 25. Some small ticks. Tower of Shadows number 1. It does have a little what I call zhuzhing down here at that corner, and a little bit of spine damage here. This is a Ramita cover, normally 40. Hey, it's Nick. What's up, my friend? We're having a very spooky show. And I have a more near minty copy for $125, it looks like. Chambers of Darkness number 7, Bernie Wrightson cover. Small ticks, normally $30. Take 25% off. Oh, I absolutely ship because I sell on eBay. I sell on Shopify. I have lots of pull list people from my live shows. So like there are a ton of people that you see regularly on my show that they have a pull with me. So when they claim stuff, I just ship their pulls with their stuff they're claiming. Chamber of Chills number 3, normally a $50 book. Just remember that pull lists are for books that you always want. So for example, if you say Absolute Martian Manhunter, then you want to be getting number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It's not really for, I need this one cover. For that, it's just a regular request. It's not possible to text you that signal, but you can send me a message through the fill out the form system. So just fill out the form and then ask a question and then fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Or you can find Space Cadets Collection on Facebook and send me a direct message through there. Chamber of Chills number 2 in near mint, normally $75. Steve, give me 1 second. I'm going to finish what's in my hand. Monsters on the Prowl number 16 is the first appearance of Fulsa Doom, and that one's normally $25. Supernatural Thrillers number 3. That one is in VF, normally $25. Yeah, but if you fill out the form again, it'll send me an email, so remember to reach out to you. There you go. And I'm going to send you a copy of the book. And last in this file, Worlds Unknown number 1 in near mint minus, featuring Martians. That one is normally $75. Okay, so the question is the black and white thing. Are you talking about the Vampirilla number 3? That's a fine condition Vampirilla number 3, normally $150. All right. I promised Kyle that he gets to cool.
I think he means the big black and white thing that's kind of behind your head.
Oh, way back over here? Oh, yeah. This is I picked this up while I was at Comics Pro. This is a really cool Whilce Portacio, limited to 500 portfolio. So he signed it. It has a little like embossing here. I got this straight from him. He was at Comics Pro. There you go. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I sell it for $100. I'm sure I paid a lot for it. I just wanted to give him money because I like people.
All right, so Sunday I'm doing a live sale.
Woohoo!
We're doing a horror show, so I made a scary thumbnail.
Oh my goodness gracious!
We're doing $5 and $10 trades on the live sale plus some keys. So Sunday 4 Eastern to 6 Eastern, I will be doing a live sale.
I like that graphic. Did you think that one up?
I did because I'm broke. So like if I don't, I won't have money to do laundry and I'll have to wear a barrel.
You have really chickeny legs, by the way. You need to do some squats.
That is an actual historical photo from California right around the 1820s that I found on archive.com.
Do you think that person really only had a barrel to wear?
No, it was a circus act.
Oh, okay. I haven't asked, man. I don't know. Maybe there was a time when people only wore barrels. This is not discounted, but I do have the 1-in-20 ratio variant for Mark Spears monsters. Those are $75. I just realized that that's pretty monstery, and I have our store variant. So this is our store variant. It's a awesome homage, and those are also not discounted, but they're $40. You can only get them from me, or for twice as much from somebody else. I'm pretty sure they're not going to sell it to you for what I bought for. All right, what's this cool thing? I love this book. I can't believe no one's ever bought this thing. It is gorgeous. This is The Creature from 1963. Unbelievable thing emerges from the murky Amazon jungle. A monster. That one is normally a $50 book. Take 25% off, see? All right, I did that and that. Time for some House of Secrets. All right, my friends, I hope you like Bernie Wrightson and other really great horror artists. I'm going to do it in reverse order so it's easier to put them back down. Oh, Jackie's going to claim The Creature. Jackie, did that picture, was that the one you were like, that's going to be on the show and I must have it? All right, Jackie, make sure to fill out the form. It's a very important thing to do. Creature gets claimed. I'm going to do the math later. Yours is for sale for $1 billion. What are you selling for $1 billion? This one is House of Secrets, number 99. Gorgeous copy. I think this is a Kaluta cover. Normally $100. Thank you. I appreciate it. House of Secrets, number 107. This is a gorgeous cover. It just has a little staple stress in the bottom staple. Normally $60. Oh, your monster from the store. Oh, yeah. Thank you, my friend. Oh, that is the same book. House of Secrets, number 106. Just a tiny bit of spine stress on this one. Normally $125. Ken K! Man, you are showing up in the last 8 minutes of the show, but you can always rewatch the show. I'm going to leave all the stuff on the board. How's that? I'll leave it up here as long as you get me your calls by tomorrow morning. I have to put it back on the wall tomorrow morning. So, House of Secrets, number 103, a Wrightson cover. This one has, when they made the cover, it made a little ripple right here. And there's a little rub on the cover there. That's normally $125. Again, all of the books on the board are 25% off. Another one. I got most of these from one collection. This really nice guy who was a high-end collector of ours. And then he moved away to Switzerland. because that's where his wife lives. So very sweet. Ooh, awesome. I'm interested to see what happens there. House of Secrets number 101. A little bit of spine stress here. This one is 25 normally. Marvel Spotlight 4. Oh, is that the question that someone had? What number is the Werewolf by Night? That is a Marvel Spotlight number 4. First appearance of the Darkhold. Normally 85. I got you. Thanks for the help. I appreciate that. Same one. House of Secrets number 100. Another gorgeous Bernie Wrightson cover. It has a little bit of color loss right here. And that one's normally a $50 book. Oh my gosh, Ken. I've had actually one come through the shop. Someone put it on layaway to buy it. It was a smart maneuver. Number 96. This one is a Wrightson cover and normally $125. We have a fun game that we play that for any of these kinds of books, if there is a witch, a window, and a skeleton, you have to drink, but there's no skeleton. I guess there's kind of skeleton back here. So there's a witch, a window, and a skeleton. So if you have coffee or whatever, you got to drink right now. Required. You didn't know you were down for this, but raise your glasses of water. House of Secrets number 85. This one does have some spine stresses on it. This one's normally 50. Oh, they didn't have my variant as on their app. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for getting it added. I'm going to reverse the order of this thing. House of Secrets number 93. This one, Lonely Death, Never Kill a Witch's Son. Gorgeous copy, normally 100. And then this one's less horror-y. It's more old. This one is House of Secrets number 61. It is a fine, very fine copy. First appearance of Eclipso. And it is normally $250. Not horror, but it was in that pile. All right, we have like 6 minutes left. We'll see how much of I can get through this pile of secrets. I can hear a baby out there. I can hear a baby. House of Secrets number 154. This one's a newsstand edition, normally 20. House of Secrets number 152, normally 10. People ask me all the time, what should I invest my money in? It's like these kinds of really old books, especially horror books, I think are a good investment. You can get the best copy you can get, best condition. Just buy one book, put it away. House of Secrets number 148. This is kind of a mid-grade edition, and that one's normally 25. Does anyone have any questions as we're wrapping toward the end of the show? I do really appreciate you guys being here. House of Secrets number 147. That was a gorgeous copy for normally 25. House of Secrets 121. Small spine. Oh, this one's got spine stress in general, normally 15. Yeah, definitely go to next Friday's show. He has original art. You can dream or you can spend the money and put that stuff away because there's only ever going to be one piece of that stuff. House of Secrets number 120. Some spine ticks. That's normally 20. You invest in Coffee by the Cup. Excellent. Edition of Spotlight. This is going to be BF plus NM. There are some stresses on the spine, but they don't break color. You can see them there. You can see they don't break. And then there's one little ting there on the corner, in the middle of the red. All the rest of the stuff you see on there is on the outside of the cover. So normally 85. Normally 85, so take 25% off of that. 2 minutes left. House of Secrets, number 118. This one's got an X on the number for some reason, and some spine stress. Normally 15. Houston, Texas calling me. House of Secrets, number 115 in mid-grade. Normally 10. All right, I got 1 minute left. I'm going to tell you all about the shows that are coming up. You have Mog and Mel tonight with 3 different guests, I think, is what I saw. It looks like a really fun show. As always, if you've never been to Mog and Mel show, they hang out with a lot of creators. They chit-chat and actually create stuff. Thank you, sir. And or ma'am, since it's bat signal. Make sure you fill out the form before we end the show if you've never bought from it before. Comics. Jackie's going to add something to their pile. Claim 115. 115. I got you. There's yours, Jackie. And then also tonight is the Geek Chat. They're going to talk about a bunch of stuff, including the Daredevil show. That might be a little bit spoilery if you haven't seen the newest episode. They're going to talk about the new comic books released this week. Really important, cool stuff. And they're going to tell you the way it is. This is what happens. We do instructions on Wednesday. You're going to get it via an email instead of DM. So you can still buy from me on our Saturday show and on our Tuesday show next week and have it all shipped together. Have you ever bought from Space Cadets? I don't know. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Do stick around. Thank you for being on my show here on The Experience. It means a lot to me. And I will see you guys next time.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.